Hello, greetings, this is Gilles Monsieur. I wanted to come very briefly today to you to wish you a wonderful day and to announce, if for those who are not aware, that this week is very important for mostly on the 24th, tomorrow, but the whole week long. It is one of the most powerful astrological week in terms of luck and possibility, because the Sun and Jupiter are meeting, the two biggest celestial bodies, and so there is the Sun between us and Jupiter, and so all kinds of unexpected things can come about this week, or find anchoring for it to happen. And so it is very much about being prepared for the unexpected and to receive life with grace and gratitude, in essence. I'm going to pull a few cards just so that we can see a little bit more for the day. And this week it is as above, so below. What is above is what is below. In essence, all is one. It is the divine coming down into the earth. It is for us to reconnect to our divine nature and make it whole, make it complete right down here where we are. So it is great opportunity for new level of progress and growth and empowerment. What is invisible, that will come about a bit later, but that is about to come into the visible, is the Wheel of Fortune. Here it's called the Wheel of Great Time. So it's going to be very much about allowing this wheel to turn, to understand. It is a card that's ruled by Jupiter, so it is about the miracle, that life is a miracle. Once we move into that frequency of acceptance of miracles, many things will come about, and we'll be able to exercise that power in far greater ways, in just subtle ways. We'll be able, with very little efforts, we'll be able to do a great thing and things of significance once we are aligned with the wisdom that we are seeking to connect to. As for now, what is visible is the Eli, is the devil, is the Eli. It means that we need to purify ourselves, but we do not want to demonize ourselves or demonize others, for all is one. But this is the power of the ego, the limitation, the self-judgment, that is an illusion, but it is real when we are within that energy. So it talks about purification, the need to purify. It also tells you to enjoy life, not to judge life, to be free within life, and to do as much as possible to detach from material things and try to move on to more lighter energies. But you will still be connected to those material things, but your connection to it will be a lot lighter. So it is very much about letting go, detaching, releasing, surrendering, allowing ourselves to be free, and then we'll be able to move back into whatever we need to move back into in the physical world. For what we are learning right now is high tension. It is how to deal with tension, how to release tension, how to not let tension is adrenaline, mostly on a chemical level, is adrenaline, but there is all kinds of chemical that can create stress and tension, but it is about releasing this tension. And what we'll come to discover as a result of all that, I'm going to explore a little bit more, but the result, the outcome of that process will be like a bubble. Our ability to be in the now, to be fully spontaneous with all that life has to. For now, we may not be able to do that, but we'll be able to be fully spontaneous and to be able to live life in the moment. And so as we let go of our ego, as the dark side of ourself become dominated by the aware, the enlightened part of ourself, we all merging and fusing and realize that life is only one flow, one energy. We find the Mount Meru, we find the center of the universe, and we find the connection to ourselves. And from there, the stress, the high tension will turn into abundance. So it is very important to understand, to turn your thought to God, turn your thought to the source, turn your thought, use whatever mantra could work, send a salutation to the creator of all thing and all being, and or to become that I am presence, depending on your level. For it is really what we're seeking to do, is to allow to become our I am presence, to know that this is really who we are, and we are not limited by anything save those limitations that we have created and agreed together to create. But any one of us can deliver ourselves. We can deliver ourselves at any point, at any time. It is just a matter standing still within the void and allowing the process to unfold naturally. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I won't make this too long, but I'll come back later. If you have any comment or question, please feel free to leave them in the box below. Wish you a wonderful day, wonderful week, and full of good luck, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.